Hi guys, check out our latest video where we transform our front garden using hired machines. Witness the before and after and watch the machines in action. Throughout the day we continuously stoke the bonfire to maximise efficiency and make the best use of machine power. We even found a hibernating hedgehog. Let's take a look. Luck seems to be on our side today. The sun is out, there's warmth on our backs. So we are dealing with the rubbish from the front garden literally like in real time, which is something that's very rare here. Normally when we do any cutting, sorting, tidying, it all just comes and dies a death in a rotting pile ready for the bonfire, and then that makes my life really difficult, actually then getting it from the pile to the bonfire. Which I did spend a day doing the other day, hence all this sort of clear area here. But the most exciting thing today is that basically the stuff that's been pulled out of the garden is now getting put into the dumper, chainsawed up, probably hear Mitch in the background, and then coming round straight onto my little bonfire that I'm just getting going in preparation for the big dump, should we say. The big dump from the dumper. That doesn't sound very good, but yeah. So yeah, we're going to be having big dumper loads of stuff coming around for me to add directly onto the bonfire. And then also the aim is, when I get my rake back off Roxy, is to feed the fire with a lot of the sort of dry rotting stuff, because we want this whole area cleared within the next, I think we've got 5 weeks left now before our big barn party. That's another story. So that's satisfying. Mitch has just dragged around all the sort of stuff that's intertwined with the metal fencing, the grillage, I can't think of the word in English, and plonked it on the bonfire, so that'll just burn off all of the debris, and then we'll be able to rescue the metal afterwards. Speeding my fire nicely. A little before video. You can see what we did with the hedgehog in our short video, the hibernating hedgehog's safe relocation. Be sure to check it out.
So we found a hedgehog.
Or do we just put him in the brambles over there?
Oh, you got him in there?
He's big. A video. Say hello.
Oh dear. Fire just fell over. Why not check out our video, our struggle with a stubborn tree stump, for the full process of chopping down and removing the rotten tree. So Mitch wants to take some of the soil away from the edge of the pig shed because it's a little bit high, so we're going to level it down so that it's level with the door, and then I guess use that level for the rest of the garden. So where he's dug down next to the pig shed is not going to be the level for the garden, it's just dug down lower so that we can put some stone down and put the soil on top just to help with the drainage and the damp. So I'm a little concerned that the goats are going to see the lack of hedge as an opportunity to escape. Obviously they've always respected the electric up until now, and you can see the difference between the length of grass on this side and the other side of the electric. So they've never been through, but a little bit worried. So it's now 3:30 in the afternoon and it's already looking a lot different. A lot tidier. You can see the smoke in the background. Bonfire's been lit all day, and I'm really grateful that the weather's been good and that we've been able to make such progress just in a short space of time. It really is amazing what a difference machines make. They might not be cheap, but they definitely are worth every penny. Well, it's just gone 6 p.m. and there's a little after video of today's efforts. So big difference, and that's without all the bonfiring that we've done as well. So we have had a constructive day today. So in the end, as a precaution, we did put the orange netting stuff across that we used for the concrete. So just hoping that the goats are still in there. Can't see anybody though. It's a bit cold and early, they're probably in their little house, so I'll check later. Just taking Lexi to school. So Monday the 24th of March, and most of the morning, or all of the morning, has been spent putting up the new fencing for the goat enclosure and defining the boundary for the front garden. So this is where everything's been cleared out with the digger, and then it left this bit wide open. So I went this morning to buy the netting because we didn't have enough left. Mitch has knocked the posts in by hand, put the netting up, and then put 2 strands of electric and then double barbed wire along the bottom, because they have a habit of pushing their heads under and stretching the bottoms and stretching the bottom of the netting, which A is annoying, but B, also from time to time they get their heads stuck and then they try and break your fingers with their horns when you're trying to help them to get them out. So that's to avoid that. We've then also opened up this section here, all this overgrown bit has always been cut off from the sectioned off for the goats. You can see on that tree the isolators, so the electric used to go straight across that tree and then over to the wall. We've opened it up and done a really nice neat job of electrifying the wall, because the reason it was blocked off is because the goats can climb up onto the wall and then they used to run along and out the other side, so that's why it's always been cut off for them. But now that looks really neat, and yeah, they'll come in and eat their full because they've been stuffing their faces on the long grass, but they'll come in here and tidy up and make it all nice. So yeah, really pleased with that. Now just a case of putting the temporary PKs away and any bits and bobs, and this will be nice and tidy.